Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sailor Nation Sports. Joe Kanukin, the best in the business. Kim and Cotis. I'm Nick Davros, coming to you live from the Lakeshore Sports Arena. And brother, the wizard that you are, it is senior night / afternoon.
Yes.
For 6 of our graduating seniors this year from Mona Shores.
And that's the key, really, to understanding things here, is that it is an afternoon senior night, which is not something that we do very often, and certainly we definitely need to be able to bring you every time of the day type of coverage here for the Sailors, especially this special one in the hockey season where we've got the final home stand, if you will, against the Sault Area High School Blue Devils. They come down here from the Upper Peninsula. It's a true Youpers versus the Trolls contest here at Lakeshore Ice Arena. And we're happy to be able to be here at Blues House to be able to bring this to you. In just a few moments, we're going to have the senior night presentation that is, yep, there we go. We're actually
we're going to try to get a picture of
Nick is trying to take a picture.
Hey, do me a favor, turn off those lights on there, buddy, will you?
For your viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
So
There
what
we
we have a screen here, and Nick is taking a picture of us in the picture.
Right,
So
I'm taking it.
this
There we
is
go.
the-
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
this is how impressed with things Nick is here with.
Well,
That's why
because
I'm
Nick-
now that's why he has now named me the Wizard of Sailor
Well,
Nation
yeah, because
Sports
I'm
Network.
not tech
all this
savvy,
extra stuff that's going on.
And everything that Joe does, Joe does. Nick doesn't do. Nick can undo what Joe does. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll have to get him on too a little bit.
Michigan Sports Radio up here joining
Michigan Sports.
the
What's your
room
name,
with us.
buddy?
Aaron from Michigan Sports Radio.
I'm going to call you Aaron from Michigan Sports Radio. We're going to get Aaron on.
Kimmon's able to take a look over there and get Aaron on the film. So, Aaron, you're famous now.
Yeah,
you
look
might
at you,
want to get an
kid.
agent.
And Aaron, we are 5,200 strong on Sailor Nation
Sports. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we are. We're not some little rinky-dink operation anymore.
So, with that being said, I see the players coming out on the ice as we get ready to enjoy the Sailors' senior day, if you will, their last home contest, where all the sports they honor the seniors, their final home contest, whichever sport it is. They give them recognition for the last time that they'll be playing in that Sailor uniform as a regular season. Now, of course, your Sailor hockey players are certainly going to be looking at some awesome post-season competition coming up, and I know that Papa T will be joining us a little bit later in the booth. We'll be sharing that information with us, I believe, in the third period, talking about what to expect and how it works with tickets and all that kind of stuff. So we look forward to getting that information as well. All right, so we're going to be quiet now. We're going to let the camera and the PA announcement, hopefully it comes across clear enough for you guys to do all the talking while we get ready for the seniors' honors.
All set? No, not yet. Hey, spread out. Spread out. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Lakeshore Sports Center. And it's that time of the year where we honor our seniors playing their final regular season home game. And at this time, I would like to begin those introductions for you. The first senior being honored today is defenseman number 6, Diego Pena. He's escorted by his parents, Ramiro and Michelle Pena. Diego has 2 brothers, Tyler and Justice, 1 younger sister, Amelia. He's also been playing hockey for 12 years, 3 of those on the varsity squad. His most memorable moment comes from winning the conference 3 years in a row. When he's not playing hockey, you'll find him playing baseball or putting work in the Iron Paradise. His favorite food is ribs. He loves listening to 42 Doug and watching Criminal Minds. His favorite pro hockey team, the Red Wings. His favorite player, Cole Myers. Diego wants to thank his parents for the amazing support and for buying all the gear over the years. He said he'll continue to do that if you'd like, including the car. He'd like to thank his coaches for teaching him not only hockey, but life skills and making him the person he is today. Next year, he plans to go on to college and hopefully will be playing baseball. Number 6, Diego Pena. Next up on the list is defenseman number 7, Colin Jackson. He's escorted by his parents, Kevin and Kristen Jackson. Colin has an older sister, Riley. He's in his 14th year playing hockey and assistant captain for the seniors. His greatest memory, winning the conference championship in each of the 3 years that he's played varsity hockey. Now, when he's not on the ice, you'll find him hanging out with friends or on the golf course. He loves skate, listening to rap music, and watching the Blue. Colin's favorite pro hockey team, the Chicago Blackhawks. His favorite hockey player, Patrick Kane. Colin would like to thank his parents for letting him play the game he loves the most, and always being there through the ups and downs. He also wants to thank his coaches for teaching him about teamwork, discipline, and respect. He's thankful they pushed him every practice and game to make him be the player he could be. Colin would like to study marketing and sales next year when he's in college. Number 7, Colin Jackson. The third senior being honored is forward number 18, Landon Taylor. He is escorted by his parents, Scott and Lisa Taylor. Landon has 2 siblings, Hayden and Mason. Landon's been playing hockey for 14 years, a member of the varsity team for 2 years. His most memorable hockey moment is going to Silver Sticks tournament in Canada. When he's not playing hockey, you'll find him playing lacrosse or fishing. His favorite food, sweet potatoes. He loves listening to Little Kurt and watching Meat Eater. His favorite pro hockey team, the Red Wings, and his favorite player is Andrew Grimm. Landon would like to thank his parents for supporting him over the years and coming to all his games. He'd also like to thank his coaches for all their support, especially Coach Benny, who's been coaching him his entire life. Landon plans to go to college and become a pharmacist. Number 18, Landon Taylor. Our 4th senior being honored today, number 24, Ty Langlois, escorted by his parents, Mark and Sue. Ty has an older sister, Lauren. He is this year's team captain and plays forward for the Sailors. He's been playing hockey for 14 years and has been a player on the Mona Shores varsity team for 4 years. His most memorable hockey moment playing at the Joe Louis Arena for the state championship during sport hockey. Now, when he's not on the ice, you'll find him fishing and golfing. He loves skating, country music, and watching All-America. Ty's favorite pro hockey team, the Red Wings. His favorite player, Lucas Raymond. He'd like to thank his parents for spending all the time and money over the last 14 years so he can play the sport he loves. He'd also like to thank his coaches for helping him become the person that he is today and developing him to be the best he can be. He'd also like to thank his teammates for being his brothers and always being there for him. Next year, he said he's either going to go to trade school or play more hockey. He'd eventually like to build his own house. Number 24, Ty Langlois.
His grandma? No. Go ahead, Chase. Did he chase with his grandma? Yeah.
Our 5th senior being honored today as a winger for the Sailors. Number 28, Chase Knowlton. His parents are Scott and Julie Knowlton. Chase is being escorted by his nana, Carol Carr, and T. Chase is a middle child with the two sisters, Chloe and Lily. Chase has been playing hockey for 11 years and has been a player on the MHSA varsity team for 2 years. His most memorable moment, winning the Adrian Stakes as a squirt hockey player. When he isn't playing golf, you find him on the golf course. His favorite food is pizza. He loves listening to Rio. His favorite pro hockey team, the Red Wings. His favorite hockey player is Carl Howell. Chase would like to thank his parents for driving him around the state for games, and he'd also like to thank his coaches for pushing him to get better. Next year, he plans to attend that college in East Lansing and study pre-law. His career, Michigan State, and his career goals include getting rich. 28, Chase Knowlton. Our sixth senior is number 30, Kelvin Boone, being escorted by parents Bob and Carrie Boone. Kelvin has one sibling, Keegan. He plays goalie for the Sailors. He's been playing hockey for 12 years. He's been on the varsity team for 1 year. His most memorable hockey moment was getting his first win for the Sailors and the shutout in the same game. Now, when not protecting the net, you'll find him on the greens. He gets into pizza and chicken wings, rap music, and watching the regular show. His favorite pro hockey team is the Detroit Red Wings. His favorite hockey player, John Gibson. Kelvin would like to thank his parents for their support, paying for his hockey and gear and driving him around. I'd like to thank his coaches for working with him and getting him the opportunity to play for the seniors and pushing him to be his best. Next year, he plans on going to MCC and eventually become an auto mechanic. Number 30, Kelvin Boone.
Includes the recognition of our senior sailors here on the varsity team. Very developing, refining all the skills. Photo so it's fun. It's a bitter especially
One more time, this is the big hand class of
Some of the best hockey that you're going to see up and down the Lakeshore. Congratulations to Coach senior night, senior afternoon, and we're continuing now with the Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick break. But we'll take a quick break. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. There we go. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Got to hit the right button.
Want to welcome everyone back to Sailor Nation Sports. Good afternoon, and thank you for allowing us into your homes and your lives, however, wherever you are. We are glad to be bringing to you Senior Night, Senior Afternoon, and coming over there, the best. So do you think we should trademark the best in the business like Ohio State?
I think we should.
Like Ohio State, the Ohio State University. The best in the business. Kim and Codas. So we are hosting a team from way up north, brother.
The Sioux Area High School. Blue Devils.
The Blue Devils. The Blue Devils have made the long trip down. The Youpers meeting the Trolls, as they say. Troll hockey at its best, and state-ranked Sailors in the top 5 still. And I tell you what, they have played a brutal schedule this year.
And they have, and they've fared fairly well against a lot of these teams that they're going to be seeing once again a little bit later in the playoffs, as well as hopefully as we're fighting for a state title all the way through.
Well, they had, what was it, last week? They were in Trenton for the Classic?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And they faced and beat the defending state champions, Brigham Brother Ice.
Yep, that's correct. And then lost to Trenton, which was they split out there. They're also that end of the hockey spectrum over there on the east side of the state is also a very, very potent.
Yeah, Papa T is going to be coming up, but looming down the road, which is really the most important thing coming up, is the state tournament, because it literally is a one-and-done situation.
Yes, it is.
Getting ready for the national anthem. The Sailors are coming down right now. Still looking for, we did not see Jacob Detloff. Carter Detloff.
Carter.
Right? Yeah, Carter. And I still... Well, you know what? Papa T will let us know. He knows everything.
Okay, that looks like...
No. I mean, you'll know when you see him at 6'6".
Yeah, sure.
And with skates on.
And it doesn't look
like
Carter's
to 6'8".
Carter's not going to be in goal. It's like Kelly will be his backup. I wonder we'll find out. Papa T is about ready to join us here in the booth. We'll be able to get all those and other questions answered. He's the answerer of questions.
Well, he's kind of like the answer man. You know,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, Papa T is a hockey answer man to everything. And the first question we're going to ask you, where's Carter?
Carter is in concussion protocol. He got kind of run over last weekend or 2 weekends ago in Trenton. So he had a pretty bad concussion. We're hoping he comes through his stress test this weekend fine and we can get him back on the ice next week. But it's in the doctor's hands at that point. It's not of ours, so we want to make sure we do it right. He had a pretty bad one apparently. One game he was in there, he said we played Trenton, he started that game, and he said I saw 3 pucks coming at him. I told him he picked the wrong one.
So compassionate, Papa.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't expect these kids wouldn't expect him to have to.
No, right.
Not expecting
him. So he's doing well so far.
He'll be here. He had another thing to go to. He may be up here with us because he wasn't liking the noise he made in the stadium.
Well, tell him to come on up. So. Yeah, tell him to come on up. Yeah, we can have a little chat with them. And so, how are you doing, my friend? What's new with you? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's awesome.
Yeah, the second season is just about ready to start for you guys.
About ready to go. This ends our regular season for sure.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Well, how nice of them to come all the way down here. My goodness.
They picked up 2 games. They played Grand Haven last night, and then they play us today. So.
Well, they come in with a record of 500.
Yeah, they're a really young team.
Are they?
Yes, they're a very young team. I think when I looked, they only had like 1 or 2 seniors in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 10 degrees up there. We're giving them some warm weather down here.
Compared to what they're used to, a little bit, right?
Well, once again, like we've always said, Paul, it's always a pleasure to be able to be here, have you in the booth with us, be able to cover the Sailors, and really experience what this season has been all about. That's a tremendous journey, and we're going to get ready here for the national anthem and let you guys enjoy it with us.
Now, would you please rise and join our players as we pay tribute to the men and women who put their lives on the line each day to protect us and defend this great nation.
The rituals of hockey are very, very unique. I want to welcome everyone back after that beautiful rendering of our national anthem, the slapping of the sticks, and we're getting ready to go. So, Papa T, fill us in. What are we going to see tonight from these young lads here?
You know, we watched them. We watched a little bit of the game last night. They cycle the puck well. Everything goes to the net. They fly around. They got a lot of speed, but like you said, they're young, so you'd expect a fast team. I don't know which goaltender. If they it looks like maybe they only brought the one with them, so maybe. Oh no, there's two there. So I'm not sure which one played last night. We'll probably see the other half of that. I would imagine we'll get a better game than they gave Grand Haven last night. We are Mona Shores, so we expect everybody's best game right now. The press that we get and everything, we expect everybody to bring their best game against us. So.
And we've got senior Callum Boone in net for us, net mining.
Yeah, Kellen came in the he came in the Trenton game last weekend, or 2 weekends ago now.
Yep.
And he did a really good job coming in on short notice for an injured player, and he did a really good job against a very good Trenton team. We ended up losing that game, but he stood tall for us. And it's senior day, so we're going to start the senior.
And we are underway. Lakeshore Ice Arena, state-ranked Mona Shores visiting Sault Ste. Marie.
You know, obviously, being able to start your senior for this senior night is pretty special, but having to do it because Carter is out.
I would think Boone would have at least started this game anyway.
You think so?
Yes,
good.
Because it was senior day. I mean, we had all our seniors up front. Ty Landon and Chase were, up there, and then the only one that wasn't was Pooksy or Bill Hart's on the back end that wasn't a senior out there, which would have been Pena, but he's off tonight with some other things that he has to clear up, so he couldn't play tonight. So.
Sure. Are we healthy otherwise, buddy?
We got Conrad's out probably for the rest of the season with a broken bone in his foot. He took a shot to the foot a couple games ago.
Oh, my thoughts go out for.
Yeah, he's here. He's up in the window. You can see him up there. But
okay.
Yeah. Other than that, other than the normal colds and flu stuff that goes through the locker room this time of year, we're in pretty good shape right now.
So we're in fairly good shape then, I'm assuming, for the second season that's starting. And when does that start, Paul?
It's going to start on Tuesday night here, but not us. We won't start till Saturday.
Okay, so you got a nice break. You're going to be doing some scouting, I see, and watching who you're going to...
Yeah, we'll get the winner of one of the two games, and basically, we'll go...
And those teams coming here are who?
There's the co-op team from Manistee. Forest Hills Northern Eastern, Portage, and Respawn.
Oh, okay.
Nice play, Benedict. Yep.
Oh, nice pass from behind. Boy, that was pretty.
So now we'll get our lines back together after that senior line. We'll get...
Sure. Well, what a nice tribute for all those seniors to play together.
Should be tie out up
here we go. Here's a little shot on goal. There There it is in the upper left-hand corner.
Jack Ruhlman in that spot for Ty on that line because of the senior night. Reels winds it up and takes a nice shot, goes top shelf.
Yeah,
very
great
nice
shot, nice pass.
Run that back for us, Joe? Or?
Actually, I didn't catch it, but can I talk to you?
Yeah, okay. So Sailors go up 1-0. We are at we are in the first period right here. Sailors going up 1-0, getting ready for the face-off at center ice right here. That senior group, congratulations for that senior group up there, getting it off to a great start. The boys are now back after a little conference here, and we are going to be playing some serious hockey right now. Sailors up 1-0.
Yes, and we're going to make sure to update the score on this because I think it's going to be one of many we're going to see, or hopefully anyway.
Yeah, and Jack probably jumped up in that line only for the fact that Ty was on that senior line and just came off. We tried to get that line back together. So either way, that's a solid line for sure.
Is Carter up there in the box with the other lad?
Carter's not here. We would expect that he would show up. So right now he's not here.
I gotcha. Alrighty.
He had another thing to go to today. So
sure.
He would be coming. So.
Yep. A little breakaway. Oh! There's a shot. Nice save. Nice glove save there.
McNarland with a nice shot there, trying to get it.
So overall health of the team as we prepare now for, God willing, for a long playoff run. We're in good shape?
Yeah.
Health-wise?
I think so. I think we're fine.
Alrighty.
I mean,
and you're doing well? Everything's good with you and your family, brother?
Everything's good. Everything's
good. There we go. Well, God, it's always a joy to be here with you. And, you just bring so much. It's just, other than football, you guys are right up here as higher viewership, and it's just wonderful.
Right. So, yeah, we're a little tied up in our own end here. We'll get it out. We're going to come up on the half board. Colin Jackson up, chips it, doesn't quite get it out. We need to get those pucks outside the zone. There, we got it out. Now
there we go. And they get it right back.
What we did notice with this Sioux team is they're going to throw everything at the net.
Are they? Oh, we got a nice little breakaway right here.
Here comes Jack Ruhlman again. And he tries to go
wide to the left.
Yeah, he tries to go wide and drag it across, and he doesn't quite get a hold of it.
Okay, Sailors setting it up. Here coming. All right.
Back on the point to Colin Jackson with the shot. Rebound. Landon Taylor in, and he gets a run over after he whacks.
Boy, there was some nice action down here, though, I'll tell you.
Yeah, Landon in there digging at the puck. He gets run over from behind. But he's a big boy. He can take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, we got Michigan Sports Radio here to our left. A lot of action going on here. Glad to be with us. A season finale for the Sailors. Unable to broadcast any of the playoff stuff.
Landon gets that shot a little wide, back down deep. Librand down deep. Landon Taylor going to the other corner. Sioux breaks out. Broke up there by Lipzinski. He throws it back out, but fails to get it out. Lipzinski behind the net. Colin wasn't quite paying attention there, and we're back out of the zone. Forces Sioux to regroup at center.
Joe, you've been very busy.
He's got another job. He's got other commitments. He's paying attention.
But I'm back.
Yeah, yes, he is. He's
very
back.
Very valuable, useful information.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll just
Landon Taylor in the zone. Tries to toe drag around. Almost feeds it up to Librand. Librand just a little short on that pass. Habeler in the corner digging at it. Izzy looking. He's looking. Circling high. He's going to get the shot. Boom. Just wide. Brooks Robinson in the corner, loses his glove. Yep.
How's my boy Brooks doing for you this year?
Yeah, Brooks is starting to play. He's starting to come into it a little bit.
He's all healthy now and everything.
Yeah, he had an injury early.
Yep, right. I remember that.
But had a nice goal in the last game against Lowell Kale.
Good. I like Brooks. Kid.
Starting to carry. So he's he's starting to work harder. He's getting a little confidence going in the game. So, yeah.
Well, you lose 6 seniors off of this squad,
We
buddy.
lose 6, yeah. Big seniors, too. Big minute seniors.
Big minute seniors?
Yes, Ty and Colin. And
Yeah.
Colton. Yeah, I mean, we lose in Pena on the back end. So,
Yeah,
we
right.
lose a...
Do we have a lot of talent coming up below that's going to be able to pick up?
You know,
that?
we didn't really know until tryouts this year, and then we were really impressed with some of the freshman class that was there. So I think we're going to backfill. I mean, it'll be down, but our junior class next year still should be strong.
Yeah.
So we still should be able to carry the play, and then we'll see how quick some of those kids come up and fill the role, right? Because
Hey, I got a question for you, and forgive me if it's been a redundant question, but football, basketball, some of the other sports have JV and freshman team. Why isn't because of the other?
there really
youth stuff?
isn't a JV league other than a club league.
Oh, okay.
So there isn't, even in the Detroit area, their JV teams are USA Hockey sanctioned teams.
Okay.
So in the area, what we want to do is get the kids playing at a high level midget travel, because that's going to get them as close to being ready to play at high school
I
as
gotcha.
we can.
So how do you know Sam Smith or Tom Jones or whoever is playing where you can recruit this kid to, hey, we've been watching it.
We recruit. We want those kids that go to Shores playing at a high level, and we know who those kids are.
Okay, you do know.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
And so you answered that question.
And
yeah.
you know, there's
So your feeder programs, you're aware of the kids coming through
yes.
that? Okay.
Oh yeah, we know.
I got
And
you.
we'll have them this summer, because we'll reach out and they'll be at summer workouts.
Okay.
Summer skates, and we'll
you
get those
answered
kids.
my question.
We'll wrap those kids into the group, and then also the 2 youth associations in town here are merging together as one, and our head coach is one of the hockey directors.
Who's that?
Chris.
Oh, okay.
Chris will be one of the 2 hockey directors in that youth association.
How convenient.
So,
No,
he
yeah.
was a hockey director for the youth association out of Lakeshore here.
Oh,
And
okay.
so him and Bill Zalba was the hockey director for the other hockey association. So they're going to come together as one association, and then which is better. It's better. Those kids are all going to play together. It's going to be stronger.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's
a
gonna
really,
help
really
you.
good thing
Yeah.
that's happening here. As far as
Well, the
youth association.
consistency in coaching and everything, too,
Right.
is all going to be the same. So when they get up to your level, they know what to expect from
Somewhat,
the coaching.
yes.
Yeah.
Travel's a different game, you know, when you're playing AAA, AA. So
Sure.
we are on the power play here.
Yep, 53 seconds
And we're going to
left.
be 5-on-3 for 53 seconds, apparently.
Yeah, looks that way.
Yes, I didn't see the call. But,
I didn't either, but we'll take it. We'll take the call.
So, it'll be 5-on-3 here. We're going to have this is actually I shouldn't say number 2, but our second power play. I would think as soon as that first group gets a little bit of a rest, they'll be back out on this 5-on-3. But these guys can move the puck really well as well. So here we go. They'll bring it into zone. Landon brings it in the zone. And just misses that far side of the net right there. Izzy Habitler picking up the puck behind the net.
The last time that we talked hockey, Paul, we were talking about Trent Benedict.
Yep.
And he has been for the most part all year on a scoring tear.
Yes.
How is he in reference to the scoring record?
He's 3 goals from tying it, 4 goals from passing
right?
it, I believe. It's either 2 or 3. I think it was.
Is he a
What was
junior?
it? 4? Yes, he's a junior.
Okay.
But you know, unlike other sports with hockey, we have to fight our kids from juniors, basically.
Yeah.
So the top kids are going to get recruited by junior teams after this season. So
And we expect that to be the same thing for Trent as well.
Trent, well, he's already been contacted by
Sure.
some, so I am absolutely sure he's going to get some pressure to go away. Whether he does or not, that'll be a family decision that they'll have to make. So.
Okay, with that said then, what advantage is it for Trent to leave Shores versus staying?
If he's at a top-tier junior program, he'll have a better opportunity for any scholarship or playing at a collegiate level.
And is that then those programs are similar to the Lumberjacks that
Yes.
we have in Muskegon?
Correct. Probably, the NA is like a tier down from there.
Okay.
Trent,
Little
speaking of
shot
Trent,
rule
yeah.
goes
right there.
Trent
wide
comes
over
in,
it.
he's going to feed it. He's looking. He's going to bring it across the top, back down. Jake Nana in the corner.
First penalty over, 20 seconds left in the second.
Back up to Trent.
There's a shot.
There it is.
Goes
That one's
right
going to
through
be,
there.
I think that's going to go to Langlois.
Yeah, did Ty get a piece of that in front? Probably, yes. That would, we'll see.
What's your overall record right now?
Boy, I tell you, that looked like a little
Yeah,
bit
we'll
of
get to
a...
that question in a minute.
I don't know. I think Ty got a piece of that in front.
Okay,
so it's
here it
probably
is
going
right
to go
here.
to 24.
I can't see whether or not he
can't see
did.
if he did it.
It's
all or
close.
not.
It's close.
Well, it looks like they're point to.
Tabino?
Yeah.
We'll see what Danny has to say about it.
Mike Mack here, the legend at Mona Shores, walking down this way.
So it did give to Langlois. It was a redirect.
They did give the tip to Ty up front, right? Yeah, Ty's in that slot. We talked about it in practice this week. We need to get more traffic in front of goalies to get that high slot instead of looking for that perfect, pretty goal down low. It always doesn't come. So,
do you guys watch film on certain nights or certain days at practice to see how you've done? Or
when we need to, yes.
Yep.
It's not a scheduled thing.
Oh, okay. So it's not like it's not like the day after you're looking at film.
No, coach is always looking at film. But,
sure, but the players, okay.
Not necessarily. They have the ability to go on and look at their games or screen out just
sure.
their games.
Okay.
But we don't.
The kids aren't involved.
We do, but it's not a regular schedule.
I got you.
I would think that this week, without a game, we probably will have a night we'll be doing so.
Versus an opponent or the opponents that you will be seeing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we'll have.
You'll have coaches at game. Now your games are going to be here.
Yeah, we're hosting. So
let's take a look
okay.
real quick. This is the other camera angle that we had. You see the tip right there from Ty, right in the corner.
Yes, nice.
Like having that second angle.
He's screening the
Look
goalie
at you,
and bringing
buddy.
it in. Yeah.
That's why you're the wizard, Joe.
That's why I'm something.
You're something. You're something.
Notice I'm being really nice to you today.
No, I noticed that today. Why?
Huh?
He's
Why
worried.
It's
because you want to end the season on a good note.
yeah.
You're
Be
my
kind.
buddy.
I'm trying to be kind.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I'm
I'm
being
not going to
kind.
be that kind pretty soon because I'm going to let you know some of the things that we're going to expect next season from you.
Okay.
Okay? Because it's obviously
Well,
not
you know,
it's
you
not
can
gonna
go
happen
there
this-
if you want, but it's not going to take me out of my kind position.
There we go.
Nice
That's
No, I realize. Oh, nice save right
Dangerous
there.
turnover.
Yeah, nice save by
Yeah.
Booner there on the turnover down
Yeah.
low. That's hard to get into position for. Yeah. Just a little hot there for St. Martin on the pass. Marty going to go there. McDarland back. Going to move it up to Izzy.
Long shot
Izzy
there.
takes
Nice
a
glove
shot.
save.
Gloves
Kicks it out.
Should get an ice here. It's going to come all the way back.
Is this the first time you guys played Sault Ste. Marie ever?
No.
Are they a regular on the schedule?
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay.
No. I don't know if this is going to be a reciprocating trip, so maybe we're going to the Sioux next year.
That'd be
I don't
pretty
know.
fun.
Could be.
I don't know. I think Keegan from Grand Haven set this up and then, piggybacked us on top of them coming.
Sure,
in.
and then conversely, then we would end with Grand Haven.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of will maybe depend on what we do with Marquette next year. If they will come down, then maybe we won't be going there. Maybe that'll be another long road trip for us. I don't.
Is Marquette scheduled to come down next year, or is that a work in progress?
That will happen after the season, right after the season.
So
the scheduling usually happens as soon as the playoffs are over.
So who's in charge of scheduling? Is the head coach and you?
Hockey is the coach. So we get our ice. No, I pretty much, he knows who, he has his contacts,
right,
who wants to play, and I've always left it
up to him?
Yeah, up to the coaches to do their schedule, because especially now with the MPR rankings, you want to make sure you have teams that are going to have a high MPR ranking.
Now, MPR stands for?
I don't know, whatever an MSA
something power rankings.
It's the power rankings.
Yeah, right. Oh, nice little save there.
That's how they see the playoffs. That's how we got the #1 seed.
I gotcha.
So I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's something.
Yep. And then you work in conjunction with Athletic Director Conrad to finalize everything, the schedule?
Well, yes and no. I mean, most of our schedule is based on when the ice is available and who can play. And then we turn our schedule. It's not like we're booking the gymnasium or the football field.
No, right.
So
yeah, this is
we have certain amount of ice between Grand Haven and I that are available for
yeah,
game
I
ice.
keep forgetting Grand Haven Shaves is here. They're right in front of
Yes.
me. But yeah.
So once that's, and it's a pretty good process. They've got it pretty bulletproof. So.
See, I need to find somebody for you. Got some really deep pockets that just wants to throw an ice arena just for shores on the campus here. That's what we need. And then we can turn around and rent out ice time and make it profitable for everybody.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. God, I
It's
guess.
not so much the cost of building it, it's the cost of keeping it. Here comes
go.
Ty.
Yeah.
Trent's breaking to the net, and
Oh.
the pass was just off. Nana in the corner. Ty down low. Langlois down low, looking for an outlet pass.
Oh, there it is right there.
Yeah, right
oh,
there to
man.
Nana.
Right.
Nana gets the shot.
Yeah, Jake Nana, and I wanted to say his name so
Yeah, I'm
bad.
going to take my headset off if you do that.
Yes, yeah, you better too, because they'll be loud and proud. My boy.
No icing here. I'm not sure why he blew that off. Must have deemed we could have played.
Paul, the expensive part of maintaining ice is just the daily maintenance of keeping it cold.
Cooling
Oh,
process.
yeah. You run those big compressors all the time.
All 20, yeah, right.
You wouldn't want the electric bill this place has.
No, I just can't imagine. Well, that's why ice time is so expensive.
Yes.
A little break. Shot on goal? No.
And one sheet is very difficult to manage because if you just got a high school team.
It is.
But it's pretty hard to justify the ice for just one team, too. One high school team.
You know, you have to look too as far as adding another rink. You've got 2 in the area already that you're splitting time with. You know, recreational ice.
Sheets and Muskegon, which is a good thing, and that's why the youth association is coming together so we can utilize 3 sheets effectively.
Where's the third?
There's 3 sheets. There's 2 here.
2 here and they also
yeah,
walk arena.
yeah. I was thinking,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
There's only 2 buildings, but there's 3
Yeah,
sheets off.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And nobody wants to go down on the north rink and play a game because it's cold down there. It's okay for practices, but nobody really wants. There's not much seating, and that you think it's cold in here, it's really cold down there.
Well, I was going to bring that up, but I'll bring that up later. Some amenities that we have to work on in here, for instance. While we
Maybe some Kleenex
yeah,
for all of his sniffling.
Little wine.
and some cheese would be nice with that too.
Go with your
crackers,
wine.
but yeah, but there's a little shot.
Yeah.
Nice save, but
Yeah.
well, while
Nicely with a nice
you know,
shot.
while we've got a break here before the face-off again, you know, during the football season, wherever Sailor Nation Sports goes, and Kim, and thank you very much, wherever Sailor Nation Sports goes, food and drink are provided. Now we came up here, and I look around here. It's a little chilly. I don't see any water. I don't see sandwiches. I see some hand sanitizer. I can't drink that.
You can drink it if you want. Feel free.
Yeah, but Paul.
Now, there you go. You're dragging me down in the gutter.
Well,
I'm trying to be
not.
nice.
I'm trying to build you up to say, look, when you come to the Lakeshore Ice Arena, this is what you're going to have. These are what I'm making. I'm trying to.
I think you're
improve you.
failing miserable.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I love Paul and I care deeply about him, I'm just trying to bring him up to an expectation level that is. Maybe I'll just be quiet here now and just leave it.
We could only wish for that.
Right.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
All right, let's get
Nico's
back to
coming in.
hockey.
Nico's in the corner with the puck. Nico Taylor.
Yep.
Scotty Knowlton, or Chase Knowlton. I keep calling him. I did that earlier.
Really, it's been mostly Mona Shores.
Yeah,
this first period.
It's been pretty.
Yep,
They've had a
2-0.
few shots. I see
up
what
2-0
Skip has for
right
shots,
here.
but it's probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 to 1 or 2, probably at least significant scoring chances, maybe 1 for the Sioux.
You'll bring up some stats afterwards. I mean,
At least shots. Yeah, we'll take a look at it, see
Yeah.
what Skip and TJ have for shots.
now with the playoffs looming down the road, are you going to? Do you change who plays when and how much, or do you just keep it same old as it's been all season?
Typically, that bench is going to shorten up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sailor's looking to get it out of the zone.
He gets it out.
Clean. Yep.
Here comes Landon Taylor.
Boy, I tell you,
hard
that
on
was
the puck.
massive.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
right
he
in
got an
front.
edge. He caught an edge on
Yeah,
this.
Labrant just lost an edge over there and couldn't reel it in.
Yeah. Wow, that was
Definitely would have been a
pretty to see,
bang
yeah.
play.
Shot nice.
Oh,
wow.
I ran with 2, and then he gets worked over.
Got all the
front of
action
net.
on here. It's just an incredible camera angle.
What do we got?
Take a look on the Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay on this. The rebound was.
We're going to get the cross check that was called in front, probably right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
See whether or not we can get the other.
Did he get a retaliation on? He must have.
So
here's our other camera angle of the Ryan Rozicki Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. Yep. I think he went after him.
Yeah, he must have got the retaliation off that first one. So
all
we're
right,
going to be
so
on the
2-minute
PK here.
penalty now. Advantage goes to
Pretty
Blue
much,
Blue Devils
Pretty
of
much for
Sault
the rest
Ste.
of the
Marie.
period here.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
1 minute
59
59 left. So
Yeah.
we'll be on the penalty kill here. Get out.
How's
So-
the penalty kill been doing this year?
Penalty kill's really good. I'd say we're at about 80% probably, which is pretty good. It's pretty
Oh
good.
yeah.
And with the speed we typically have up on top, you really got to be careful because we can
Shorthanded.
turn it over.
opportunities.
We can turn it the other way really fast.
Have you had some shorthanded goals this
yeah,
year?
we've had quite a few.
You have.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So like I said, this Sioux team is going to throw everything at the net right
there it is right there.
Here we
There it
go.
is, ties in.
Here we go.
And yeah.
Oh.
Boy,
Defenseman there for the Sioux played a heck of a play to
Sure
take
did.
him off and not take a penalty.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say it.
It would have been easy to hook him and drag him down, and he just bumped him off the puck. Yes, strong play by the D-man. Yeah, there's that shorthanded opportunity that I talked about.
Yeah, that you were talking about.
Ty and Brent and Benny, little Benny there, and Jake. They get that puck and their eyes light up. They figure out.
Yeah, they got some wheels to get it going down there, don't they?
They sure do.
Is that somewhat a little bit by design too, against certain teams that
It's how we play. We play a very aggressive kill up on the points because of that, right?
Oof.
Oh,
There was a nice try there, and Anna just came up short of the tip.
Yeah.
That would have been a goal for sure.
But,
He had a slot left.
God,
He
he
had
just
20.
got to get a goal for me today. He is just.
I'm telling you right now, Sioux's goalie is going to be tired if they get this many shots each period.
Oh yeah.
They'll keep coming at him. This team is, as an analogy, sharks smell the blood. They can get a couple on you. They're just going to keep coming for sure.
And they have, they truly have. You're right.
Yeah.
They have been like their games. Sometimes you're talking 7, 8, 9, 10
Yes.
goals in a game, and they just keep pouring it on.
So we've come to the end of the first period. The Sailors are up 2-0 over Sault Ste. Marie. The Blue Devils. Papa T's going to have to head out of here.
I got to also head down.
All right.
We're going to take a quick break.
All right. So you guys are going to get beverages and sandwiches up here
No,
on
I
the
have
way
to.
back.
I have to go do a presentation on the ice. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting underway here, and this is going to be a check presentation, and we're going to zoom in on that check because Paul forgot to give us the this is the Stand Up for the Cure check. And this is from the, we're going to wait for Kimmin to stop moving the camera. From the Hockey Cancer Awareness Game, they were able to raise $2,560 for the Stand Up for the Cure Muskegon. Paul Tiefenthal down there proudly presenting this check to the Stand Up for Cure. Awesome opportunity for us to be able to bring that to you. And once again, we'll be right back. We wanted to make sure we were able to get that to you.
want to welcome everyone back. The end of the period continues, my friend.
We can't get you out of
football, no.
Can we?
So, we're coming to the end of this first period of action, and Aaron from Michigan Sports Radio is saying that he hasn't seen a team play like Shores all season long.
Yeah, and you've heard that pretty consistently from a lot of the other teams that have faced the Sailors as well. But even from the coaching staff of the Sailors, this is a different group. This is a group that took what they put together last year.
When you play, so Sailors up 2-0 here as you begin the second period of action here at Lakeshore Ice Arena. The Blue Devils way up in Sault Ste. Marie. Have you ever been to Sault Ste. Marie?
I have. I actually have family that live up there.
You do?
I do.
So are you part Yooper then? Do you have some Yooper blood in you?
I don't, actually. All of my family lived just north of the bridge, actually. The Manitou Islands is where a lot of my family origin comes from.
So you're an islander then, per se?
Well, I wouldn't know if I'd go that far, but they settled into the Suttons Bay, Traverse City area. A lot of them on my dad's side of the family.
Okay.
My mom's was down in this area, but my ancestry takes me to Ireland.
Yes, it
so
does.
Irish.
A little bit of Irish in you. So the second period is starting underway. Papa T has just came up. Fill us in, brother. What do we got going here now? And how did the period meeting go? What Coach have to say?
No, it's good. I mean, keep doing what we're doing. Keep cycling the puck, get shots, get going right. We're going to kill this couple seconds off, which we did. Then we'll get back on our game again. We shot him like 22-5 in that first period. Here comes Ty Langlois up the ice.
Yep, 4-1.
Ty gets the shot on. So just so you know, Ty says he did not tip that goal. That should be Trent's goal. Hit a defenseman's shin pad in front, he says. Of course, Trent says he'll take the goal.
Will that is that something that will be corrected? I mean,
it will.
Will it?
Oh, yeah. They'll go through that, between that and the film, to make sure that the goals and assists are correct.
Sure.
Okay.
Nice shot on goal
shot.
right
That's a goal.
It is. I didn't even see it.
It is a goal.
It is a goal right there.
All right, but who got it, though? Okay. Do we have a replay on that?
Yeah, we absolutely do. We're going to go back and see. We're going to take a look on the Lake Michigan Insurance Incident replay.
So I can say his name.
No, it's not Jake.
It was right there. It was whoever slid into the corner there.
God.
It's hard to see from that angle, and either one of our angles are really good to get a good
we're on the far
read on
end.
that.
Got
we'll just have to,
there.
We'll have to wait and see from the announcement there from Dan Vandermeer.
Could have been Nana. Actually, could have been Nana. He was out there.
Yeah.
And it was a 1-6 or 1-9. Yeah. I think it was Jake, and you missed your opportunity.
No, it's going to come. Hang on.
No. Don't do it. It's too late now. You can't do it when the play starts again. You gotta be on the spot with it.
Oh my God. Okay.
You can't do it, but yeah, I think you're going to see it is Nana. It was a big body. I know that. So yeah, we basically outshot him. We carried the play in the period. We put pucks on net. We want to keep putting pucks on net. So
hang on.
Yep. So it went to Jake Nana.
Jake Nana with the goal. Oh, it's just killing me too. Yeah, I know. See, I want to say, but Paul won't let me, and I don't want to be in great
business. When have you ever listened to me? So anyway,
story.
Yeah, I just said I was taking my headset off if you did it, because last time you about took my eardrum out.
Well, yeah, that was exciting, though.
I can fix that for you, Paul. see how I can fix that?
Yeah, he has the utmost control of it, right?
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
that's why he's a wizard. He controls everything.
So if I do this right here, then it's just you and me, Paul.
There you go. That's better.
Just you and me.
Take him right out. My problem is he could probably scream in the background hard enough that he's going to pick up.
All right, so Jake Nana gets goal. Sailors up 3-0 right now.
Yeah,
we're
standing
in front of my camera.
3-0 with what 15 roughly seconds left.
Okay, so Sailors up 3-0.
Here, I'll give you a little bit more right there. How's that?
You're gonna bring him in? Yeah. All right. Back to the point.
Well, it shows 9-0 on the scoreboard. I don't think we've scored that many points, but.
Chad must be struggling over there. Chad must be struggling over there. He's trying to look at him scrambling in the bench there. They're trying to get it figured out. Sometimes, when you're under pressure, working that scoreboard is the highest tech job in the world.
Tell me about it. There's so much that, like, it doesn't matter what sport it is either. There's a lot to be done on a scoreboard at a game.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and if you don't do it in the proper sequence, that's the problem. And then when the pressure gets turned up, oh,
Then
you can't
watch
remember
out,
the
yeah.
sequence.
Oh, well, and I think it was, it might have even been a freshman JV game that I did the announcements for football a couple years back.
Oh, yeah, Landon Taylor down in the front of the net, gets a feed from
Another goal.
Lepzinski. I believe who gave him the feed, number 3, I think it was Lepzinski in the front, right? He stole it. Yeah, Lepzinski steals it, feeds it over to Landon, and boom, nothing but net there. Landon Taylor.
Great shot from that feed from Kimmin, the second camera. Obviously, we're taking a look at it from way up here in the crow's nest, the eagle's nest, but
Lepzinski, 3 on the pass, and then off to 18 Taylor.
So the Sailors comfortably up 4-0, and back to the scoreboard stuff. Dan Vandermeide was ill or out of town or something, and they had asked if I would fill in for him. And whoever was supposed to be doing the scoreboard didn't show up, so I was doing the announcement.
You were doing
and
double. You were doing double duty.
And I had never used that scoreboard in my entire life. So
and every one of them. Do you go here? Even if you go here and you go to the North Rink, that scoreboard is different functionally than this one.
Then this one is?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it can be a challenge. And I know when we do lacrosse, then Chris does the scoreboard, Coach Benedict does the scoreboard,
Right.
and I do the announcing for lacrosse. And that scoreboard's completely different as well. And I would imagine this year with the new thing,
Well, with the
whatever
new
that
thing, it'll
thing
be
is,
even, yeah.
we got a turnover here at center ice. McNarland back in the corner, but
Nice defense there by Knowlton.
yeah, Chaser comes back hard and takes the play, but I think he might be getting a penalty here.
Well, the student section, Joe, you're right, it's filled up nicely over there.
Yeah,
for
sure
it.
We
did.
got a few. The weather's bad today, and
It's cold.
right, it is cold.
Downright cold.
It is cold. So yeah, we got a few. Not as boisterous as some. I don't know if there's other activities going on today at the school, but we've got a few kids here. We like to see a bigger student section, but it's all good. I seen ex-varsity
we've
coach
got
Charlie
some down
Link
here.
is
We
here
got
present. So.
Yeah, we've got some football players down over here. We got some kids over there.
Well, a lot of times they migrate to where the goal's going to be scored, so they like to be in that celebration.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah.
they'll migrate to the
There's
far
a boatload
end
down
too.
there, yeah.
Right.
as we were doing the ceremony for the stand up for a cure, you could see all the parents moving and getting ready to move.
Right. Well, we got a whole group. We got a whole herd of dads that go from end to end. I call them the glass lickers most of the time. They stand at the glass. We're on the PK here. We're gonna keep the puck to the outside. Isaac Habler with it behind the net. He's going to look for a hole, try to get it out of the
that
zone.
official almost got picked off.
Yeah, it's a tough job sometimes.
Oh,
being
my
an official.
goodness,
You got to get
yes.
your head on a swivel.
So the Blue Devils are.
There goes Trent. Gets it out of the zone. Oh, just a little bit off to get it up.
Boy,
to tie.
still picking.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, and he's onside. Still got the puck loose. In fact, the tie.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
These two get you down low. They're going to hurt you. They're going to cycle the puck. So we're killing, and Trent's just going to kill some time off and leg the puck out. Ty's going to go back in deep. Nope.
There's a minute 14
off.
remaining in the penalty.
I'll tell you, that's the best way to kill off penalties is when you're taking shots on the other
Well,
goal.
in the offensive zone, yeah, because there's not
Sure.
much opportunity for anybody to score.
No.
So Ty with the puck's going to throw it up. Trent's going to try to get it off the boards, but time for a line change. He's going to let it go deep. We're going to get in a line change here.
Are line changes more often during penalty killing than
No,
non-penalty
actually, no.
killing?
Sometimes it's harder to get the change because you are in
Because
your
you're
own end.
down,
Yeah.
right.
You're down a man, and if you can't get a dump or get it out of your zone, then it's hard to get that change.
Exactly,
so you can
right.
get bottled up a long time in your own zone. Now you get an ice. We'll finish. If we have to finish the change, I don't think so. I think we got the whole change done on that.
I
last
got you.
dump in.
I got you.
So a lot of times if they're out there, they'll get the dump in. We'll get
Sure.
the change. But if you get bottled up in your own end, you can't get the change because you don't
Yeah,
want to
you
end
just
up.
can't.
You're going to
Right.
want to shorten yourself anymore. So
Correct. All right. I'm just here to ask quality questions, Paul, because Sailor Nation sports people want the best.
And we have the best with Paul,
we do have the best
in this group. That's for sure. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody
Set up
who
the
is
box.
watching.
Yep. Jake Nana comes through, chips it out. Nice save.
Nice save. Nice
Boom,
save.
that shot goes
Nice
wide.
action right in front of us here.
Yeah, Kel comes up with a big pad there, kicks it out, kicks that puck off into the corner. They'll let him set up in the corner. They'll let him stand in that corner as long as they want to. Oh, nice shoulder check there by Librant.
He's down.
Yeah.
He came down on the corner of that board pretty hard.
I don't see a ref with an arm up or anything, so I don't think we're going to get a penalty.
I think it was a clean hit. There was no.
It looked clean to me.
He was kind of. I don't know if he lost an edge going into that. He started falling before he was to the board. While we're waiting for the injured player, let's take a look.
His teammates are going to try to.
Dan Schroeder.
Yeah, Dan's going to come out and take a look.
We'll take a look at.
They're trying to get him up.
Take a look at the. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody who is watching.
Yep, Jake Nana comes through, chips it out. Nice save.
Nice save. Nice
save.
That
shot goes
nice
wide.
action right in front of us.
We'll see if Coach Carl or TJ gives him a shot on that one. He should have.
Once again,
yeah, good crowd. Actually, a lot of people from the Sioux, so it's good. It was senior night, so you have a pretty good, pretty good turnout for that.
One of our firefighters, his entire family, it's Ty Langley's, it's his uncle, is here. So the Langley's family is all. I ran into him during the first intermission, and they absolutely think the game is great. They love what we do. They love how.
Nick, they think Nick's okay.
Yeah, wait, even Nick, they think he's okay. Surprising, but even.
Well, Nick would be a lot better if the vocal cords had a little liquid in it just to coat them a little bit.
I'm kind of thirsty myself.
I thought you would have taken the hint.
We'll fix this. I'll give you a few bucks. You run, go get something.
Yeah, I'm going to run and go get something. Do you know who I am, please?
Take your time. Take your time. Don't feel that.
What I love about Papa T.
Back on the ice here, we 11:09. It looks like, and counting down 4-0. Your Sailors comfortably up. You say comfortably right now, but that could change in a moment's notice. These Sailors are playing on fire, as they always do. Like Papa T had said earlier, it's like blood to a shark in water, and they are moving very fast. And this Sioux team has been struggling to keep up, getting any opportunity for shots down in their own offensive end. They seem to be settling into their own most of the time. So Paul, let's talk a little bit about what the playoffs look like. Are we going to do that in the third period?
Yeah, we'll do that. I got some stuff to go over. We'll do that right at the end of the second here.
Sure.
I got a few options that the athletic director, Todd Conrad, and myself went over yesterday after the coin flips, and I've got them wrote down. So we'll talk about them a little bit, and we'll go into how those games are going to roll out here.
Is Todd here today by any chance?
I have not seen him, but it's been a busy day for me. I've been running around and getting up here.
You have.
He's at most of the games, but if there's something else going on because Braden isn't playing, he may not be here.
No, right, yeah.
But you said there's usually somebody, but you said Mike Mack is here.
Well, I saw Mike, so Mike's probably taking over for him. I'd like to get Mike up here just to chat with him, see how he's doing in his role. And so if you see him, send him up our way. I'll send him a text.
But everybody that is joining us, we're glad to have you here at the John Vanderbilt and Nexus Realty broadcast booth, high above here at Lakeshore Ice Arena, watching your Sailors take on the Sioux Area High School Blue Devils.
It is really nice having this instant replay screen here that the JT Memorial Fund.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! It's
awesome?
just the greatest.
We mention it every broadcast since we've used it,
and we will too.
The first time we used it was a little bit. We were trying to figure it all out because that was Conrad, but now you got it down.
Oh yeah,
you got it dialed up. So here it is.
That's why Joe's a wizard. He knows what he's doing. I certainly don't know what he's doing, but he knows what he's doing.
That's important that somebody knows what.
Well, somebody knows, right? That's yeah. When will you know if you're going to lose a player to the next level in order for him
usually
to...
sometime during the summer.
During the summer? Okay.
Maybe in the fall. It depends if they go to a tryout and they stick or they don't stick. But usually at this level, you'll know. Sometime in the summer, they're going to have to make a commitment. So.
Okay. And we have...
That comes off of the magnets.
Yeah.
That's magnets now, correct? Right?
No, they're not magnets.
They're not.
They're pins. They're
Is
like
there?
a plug with a point on it. That's
Oh, it's just a tiny little point then.
Yeah,
right?
it's not very big. We actually have some that have like 3 decent spikes in it, but the refs don't like them. So
Why?
I don't know, because refs are refs.
Well, I would
But
think
so
if they
these have
stay-
like about a 1-inch diameter
Oh, okay.
projectile on the bottom that comes
Yep.
to a point. So,
Oh, I got you.
but they do come off fairly easy. Maybe the refs don't like the other ones because they hold better. Maybe somebody gets hurt. I don't know. I think they are fine.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that aspect. They're not becoming
So that's
like
the
a
reason they
breakaway
are what
thing.
they are.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were buried in the ice.
They were much bigger spikes back in the day that kind of
Back
broke.
in the day.
They broke. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know what? I don't care what Nick's been saying about you. You're all
Yeah.
right in my book.
Well,
I have people. You don't have. I have people. So Nick's whining. He's got thirst going on, and
Well,
I got him a bottle of water.
I was going to give him some money to go run for us, but apparently I don't have people. So I just have,
Some, Joe,
I have
I've
prima
got
donnas
whining
that I
down to a fine,
Yeah.
I've got it refined to a fine, point here, brother. I know how to whine.
Nice kick save there by Kelton. Kicks it out to the half wall. Landon Taylor chips it up the half wall, but doesn't get it out. But he picks it up on the other side. Yeah, can't get the pass through, and Colin Jackson with the shot. Yeah.
Just looking at that, when he was going in with that, he was waiting for the left wing to come up.
Right.
And he waited a little bit too long. I almost wonder if he should have taken that shot and maybe the left wing clean it if there was a rebound.
Well, it's easy to second guess.
Sure.
Here,
No,
he's
absolutely.
looking at the traffic, and he's thinking
Sure.
that Zach can get himself open, and he can make a pass through the hole. So, but
Little shot on goal. No,
Yep.
it's blocked
Yeah.
right there.
And certainly, I'm armchair quarterbacking the heck out of that. But
yeah, it is at real time on the ice. It's a little different. It's definitely a different game, but. Landon's a heads-up kind of player. He's looking around. He knows where Zach is. He's into his defense. A lot of times he does wait too long for that pass instead of just taking the shot. But everybody wants that bang bang. Look at the pretty goal thing. But I like to get shots at the net, crash the net, and get ugly goals because they go up on the scoreboard just as pretty as the other ones.
Yep. Will you guys have practice on Monday with?
We will practice probably all week.
All week you'll practice?
Yeah, we might not practice Tuesday because Grand Haven is also hosting their district.
Okay.
So
practice
I think they
tomorrow?
have games on Tuesday. We don't never practice on Sunday.
Okay.
I shouldn't say never, but as a rule.
I'd like to welcome all those fans that might be watching from the Sioux area. We're happy to bring you all of the action. I'll tell you guys are bringing some great quality players down here to face off against the Sailors, and we're happy that you're able to watch all the way from where up you're at.
How many people we got, Joey?
Right now, at 45, we've been right around 50 or so people watching.
And if they could let us know where they are from, we'd love to give you a little
we'd
shout
absolutely
out.
love that. But you think about it, we're not going to have as many of the Sailor fans because they're here.
Head contact penalty.
Right,
I didn't see. It looks like it's going to be on Benedict. He's calling head contact, so must have got his stick up high or something. I did not see the penalty. I was watching the play. It had to happen behind the play. It's going to be a head contact call. 2 minutes on Trent Benedict.
7:03 left in the second period. How often do the Sailors play against Grand Haven?
This year we played them once.
Okay. And is it a coin flip? Who's home and
it usually goes every other year.
Okay.
If it's 1 year now, except when we were in that league, and we played them twice because it was a league game. 2 years ago when we were in the Fisher division, we had to play them twice.
Oh, okay.
So one's home, one's away, but it's still here, right? This year was our home game. I believe it was our home. So it's usually a good gate, right? So it goes every other thing.
Sure.
With the concession, does the Lakeshore keep concessions or do
it's their concession?
It's their concession.
Yeah,
so they provide the workers as well, then, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
No,
I got you.
That's a rink thing. It's not anything we do. We do
It's
enough.
not a high
We don't
school.
want
I
to
got
run.
you.
We don't want to run a concession stand.
No.
Trust me, right now trying to find people to work in a concession stand.
Oh, yeah,
it's like
right.
pulling your
I agree
finger.
with you.
Here comes
Beautiful.
Landon Taylor.
Oh,
Oh,
just can't get it settled
can't
down.
reel it in on the shorthanded.
And they had to work
Yeah.
across the center of the ice there to
Going
get that
come back
come
to
in.
Colin Jackson. He's just going to shrug it out here a little bit, look around, and yep.
Hey, Papa D, I got a question for you, like I always have. You're graduating 6. You have tryouts coming in. I'm assuming in the summertime are your tryouts?
Tryouts can't be till November, the 1st of November.
Oh, okay.
After football.
Okay, gotcha.
We can't officially have anything.
Okay,
You know, from
how many
from
kids?
the
how many
1st of August till November, Chris can't be on the ice
I
with
got you.
more
Okay.
than 4 kids.
On
so.
average, how many kids try out for Shores hockey, roughly?
The last couple of years we've had 30 plus.
30 plus. All
Depending
right.
on the year, you know, there's been years where we've had 23 or 24, but
Gotcha. So
the last
basic-
few years we've been pushing 30 plus, close to 40.
All right, so
There's
with
been years
6
we've been over
graduating, you're assuming then the rest of the guys are coming back. Do they have to retry out as well?
Yeah,
or-
the tryouts are open tryouts, yes. I mean, obviously, returners have legs up on
Correct.
everybody, but it is a cut sport, so
I got you. Okay.
everybody has to try out. Yeah, we're going to get it's a power play here. I didn't see the check. It was down below in the corner here where I don't have a good view unless I'm leaning.
Well, you're going to have to lean then a little bit, all right?
I should have leaned. I was,
Jeez,
I should have been watching
comfortable
this.
here.
I should have been watching.
You got the best seat in the house, for heaven's sake. Lean.
It's not the best seat in the house, but it's the best seat for what we do in the house.
Oh, no. You've got the best seat because you're elevated, you're warm, you're next to me.
Kimmon's got the best seat in the house.
Well, yeah,
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
right.
See?
Yeah, Kim,
Okay,
yeah.
now you're going to agree with me.
Yeah, all right.
A minute ago, you were
yeah.
going to argue with me, and now you're going to agree with me.
Oh, my God. This is good.
And I tried to be nice. I really did.
I know.
But you
it's
just
hard
drug
with
me down in the gutter with you.
You have a way
You
of
have the
just
ability to do
drawing
that.
that out of
Yeah,
people.
right. I
You
bring
have
out
that
the worst
ability.
No, I bring out the worst in people, and I don't mean to. It's a gift, I guess, too, and that's horrible to say. So.
Your boy Nana's going to take the draw
All right, my boy, Jake.
Yeah.
No.
on the power play.
Come on,
Got the
Joey.
point to Trent
Just
Benedict
give me
over
a
to
goal.
Kuczynski.
Give me a goal so I can see it.
How much talk? I know it's not something that you want.
Shot?
That was a nice shot by.
Oh, goal. Nice deflection there by the goalie.
How much talk is there about Trent and the scoring record? Is it there?
Yeah, he knows it's there. It's not talked about a lot amongst the players. I mean, his dad, myself, Trent, we know where he's at. Trent knows where he's at. Some of the players know where he's at. It's like you had Ty and Trent both at 98 points earlier this season. Everybody knew it. Everybody's gripping their stick.
Oh, nice shot.
There it
There
is.
it is.
There's the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Was that my boy?
That's your Jake
Yeah.
Nana.
I believe.
Was that Jake Nana?
I believe.
Go ahead.
All right, goal by my boy, Jake Nana. God, I love saying that.
You're going to be bad if he didn't actually get it. You're going to feel, yeah.
No, I'm not going to feel bad.
I'm pretty sure
He's leading the line. Usually both at 98 points earlier this season. Everybody knew it. Everybody's gripping their stick.
Oh, nice shot.
There it
There
is.
it is.
There's
Yeah.
the goal.
Yeah. 98 points earlier this season. Everybody knew it. Everybody's gripping their stick.
Oh, nice shot.
There it
There
is.
it is.
There's
Yeah.
the goal.
Yeah.
Was that?
Falling down and waving my stick at it. But yeah, no. Jake's a big body. You need to get him in front of the goalie, and if you get him in front of the goalie, it gets tough.
Between him and Langlois, they really clean up pretty well down
Oh,
there.
well, yeah. Ty's got great hands.
Yep.
Does he?
Jake's a huge present with a hard shot. He's got great hands, too. But the bigger thing, all three of them, Trent, Ty, Jake, they all have great hockey sense, right?
Sure.
They know where to go. They know where the puck is going. They know all that. There's a tip. Yeah, Landon Diggin, again, another player with great hockey sense. And you can't, that's an uncoachable, right? You get the kids that don't have that, or you can't coach that.
They have it or they don't.
Yeah, you can't coach it. And you can try, and you can give them the tools, and you can make them a better hockey player for sure. But some kids just have a great sense, you know.
Right, yeah.
We're blessed this year with most of this team has great hockey sense. They've all been coached well coming up through, and so
That represented a nice power play and back to full strength.
but it
now
looks
for
like a
both.
power play right here, doesn't it?
sure does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no, that was a 5-minute. We're still on the on the power play.
Oh my
another
goodness.
3, yeah. This must be was a 5-minute major.
Okay,
so the majors don't come off then.
Majors don't come off. It's as many as you can score. Unfortunately, I'm sitting here and I can't see the scoreboard without looking around. So, but yeah, this is a 5-minute major. So it
what
should look like we're
constitutes
still
a major, Paul?
Intent to really harm, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So he's gonna get the 5-minute major because apparently that hit was bad enough that the referee thought there was intent to harm. Librand's gonna bring it back into the zone. It's gonna come back up to Taylor on the point, reels it in.
Oh, nice feed down low.
Yeah, nice feed
down low
to Nico. I think that's Nico to
shot. Nice.
Yeah.
Man. Great pressure by the Sailors.
Yeah.
Great pressure. And I'll tell you what, it's great, like lightning fast, on point puck movement.
Right.
That is really what's setting a lot of these shots up.
Well, that's the hockey sense thing, right?
Yeah.
And you know where your teammates are going to be. You played with them for 20. This is the 25th game, so you've played with them for 25 games.
So
you know, and our lines haven't changed a whole lot all year long.
Kim, and if you can, will you take a look at the scoreboard real quick? I believe that the power play and the clock themselves are matched up exactly. So that'll take us to the end of the second period. Yep, that's exactly what we're looking at. So 2:10 left in the period and the power play in the major against the.
It's hard to
Blue
see
Devils.
that. It's hard to see. It's hard to read the time up here. So, yeah, basically you're on the
power play, unless we get one and it brings it down to 4-on-4.
No.
Like if we got a penalty.
Yeah, then it would go to 4-on-4, right. A lot of times you'll see that even up call. Benedict brings it in. He's going to bring it right into the zone.
I tell you, having people like Benedict and Taylor and Langlois, being able to drive that hard clears the top of the point off.
Get that.
Yeah, to get that, and then you set it up. And now you're just setting up camp.
What is it about Benedict's game that makes him so?
Goal! There it is.
I think it was Ty on that one, wasn't it?
I believe that was another redirect.
Langlois, but I don't know.
What makes Benedict so attractive to some of these upper?
Setting up camp.
What is it about Benedict's game that makes him so?
Goal! There it is.
I think it was Ty on that one, wasn't it?
I believe that was another setting up camp.
What is it about Benedict's game that makes him so?
Goal! There it is.
I think it was Ty on that one, wasn't it?
I believe that was another redirect.
I think that one's actually his. He claimed the last one wasn't his, but we'll review the film later.
Look at this replay right here. Setting up camp.
What is it about Benedict's game that makes him so?
Goal! There it is.
I think it was Ty on that one, wasn't it?
I believe that was another redirect. That was a pretty nice unintended redirect right there.
Well, not only that, but look at how cool it is to see the replays on things like that.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And we're still 50 seconds left in the penalty.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's two now off of that major.
That's two off the major.
Huge
Correct.
penalty right there. Huge.
Huge, that's right.
Coming down to the 35 seconds left here.
Right, we're almost at the end of the second. So the second period will clear up. Kelton Boone will take it behind the net, leave it for Pooksy. He'll move it up to Grimmer.
Boy, can you imagine finishing out 12 seconds left? One more score, and that doesn't look like they're going to. Well, I take that back. 6 seconds left.
Yeah, they could get a shot. They're going to scrum it out in the corner probably.
And we have come to the end of the second period of action here at the Lakeshore Heights Arena. It's the Sailors comfortably up 6-0. Papa T's going to head down and do.
No, I got some other things we got to cover here.
So we've got some stuff we're going to talk about.
As the kids come off the ice first, a couple things. First off, I want to say that Morris Shores Hockey, the club, we've done our best this year to to have the ability for everybody to watch the game. But remember, we're just a hockey team with an iPad, right? I got 3 awesome managers, and we put it together. So we were able, in some form, to stream every game this season, which was pretty amazing.
Between us and
between you guys
your
and
crew,
us,
yep.
and yep, was not always the best feed, but we put forth the best we could with what we had, right? But unfortunately, today's game will be the last game we can feed. The season, the MSHA has strict policy on live feeds for playoff games, and we will not have the rights to stream any playoff games. So if we get legitimate links to streaming service, we'll share them for sure with you. Please be careful, because there's a lot of scammers out there with fake links that will just want to take your money, correct?
Yep,
so we need to make sure. So here's the rundown for regionals next week. The ticket sales, there will be no cash ticket sales at the gate for the games. They're all going to be sold through the GoFan ticketing app, which you can download on your phone, and I would suggest you do that if you plan on buying tickets for the games. All regional games will be $7 each, and there will be no senior or student discounts on that. They're just a flat rate $7 by the state. It would be best if you download your tickets before you come into this building, because sometimes it's sketchy in here and whether you can get a signal or not, right? So download your tickets onto your phone or whatever you have, and then bring it in, and they can check in, and it'll help you get in the building quicker. The links for purchasing tickets should be starting to come out Monday, probably for the first 2 games on Wednesday, which we're not playing. But those links, will stay tuned to our social medias. We'll provide those links, because there's no limits on tickets that I'm aware of at this point, except for building capacity. Game timing for those games. So unlike our games, when I post a time up, it's usually when we get the ice, so it's not really puck drop on the timing. With the state playoffs, and we post a game start or a puck drop, that's going to be pretty accurate as to when we want the game to start, okay? With the exception of when there's 2 games back-to-back, like Wednesday and Saturday. There'll be 2 games back-to-back, and obviously we can't start the second game until we're ready. The first game's cleared, but we'll do warm-ups on dirty ice, and then we'll cut after. So warm-ups will start right after the first game is complete. So, and Mona Shores, being that we are the #1 seed in our region this year based on the NPR Power Rankings, we will not play until next Saturday afternoon or evening of the winner of Tuesday's matchup versus Reese Puffer Co-op and Manistee Co-op, which is the Lakeshore Badgers. That game, if it starts on time that we're playing, will be at 6:30, but remember, it will be the second game of the evening, correct?
And that's here, correct? At
That is here. It's all here at Lakeshore, correct. We are hosting, as well as Grand Haven's hosting their region as well. So there's a lot of games next week going to happen here at Lakeshore. So yeah, we'll have those links posted for everybody to get that ticket app going. And then the last thing I want to do here is I want to thank Joe and Nick and the rest of the Sailor Nation Sports Group for covering varsity hockey this season. I know all the sports would love to have them at all the games, but it's just not possible. Everyone needs to remember that these guys are donating their time to be here and at all the events. If we could just clone them to cover more games, it would be awesome, right? We are grateful for the 4 games that they covered for us this year. I see the people that say they cover a lot of things, football and hockey. For us anyways, most all of the post comes from me, the hockey club, and are shared by myself or Joe on Sailor Nation Sports page. He does the same for all sports. But if you look at Sailor Hockey, we have a ton of content that we share throughout the season. So it could give us the illusion that Sailor Nation Sports covers more hockey than other sports. In reality, it's just us posting our stuff on more platforms as well. Again, thank you, Joe, for your time and efforts, for the school, the programs. Not too many people utterly understand how much time you personally put into this and the passion you hold for it, right? And again, thank you very much. So that pretty much covers what I had to say, and you know, we can't say enough for them, and it's awesome to have him here, and he's got quite the setup. So again, I do need to get upstairs for a second.
Well, I appreciate it, Paul. Yeah, I thank you very much, and you're right. It's a labor of love. We love doing it, and it takes a crew to do it.
You treat this like I treat the hockey program.
Oh,
it's a labor of love, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's absolutely worth it.
So,
absolutely worth it.
All right, guys, I'm going to check out for a few minutes.
All right, brother, be good. Thank you.
Go up and see what the haps is upstairs. See if I can get a shot total and stuff, and hopefully
perfect. And we will reiterate a lot of the stuff, reference the playoffs and stuff once you get back. So,
there'll be posts next week as well.
Perfect.
Right?
Thank you.
Yep.
In that meantime, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Blended Furniture Market thanks you, Mona Shore Sailors, for your support. Have a fantastic game. Try your best and make a difference. Come shop with us down the road at Blended Furniture Market. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram. Go Sailors!
From truck beds to bed beds, we've got your home and auto covered. Combine your home and auto with Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, and you could save $650. That's like 325 gallons of gas, or 21 sets of comfy sheets. So, trust our experts to find the perfect amount of coverage for you, making sure you're covered when you need it and how you need it. We shop a variety of insurance providers, industry leaders like Citizens and Frankenmuth Insurance, to make sure you get the highest quality coverage at the lowest possible rate. In Muskegon County, trust Ryan Rozicki to start a quote for you today. Visit Ryan at our Norton Avenue office in the Park Place Shopping Center near Goodwill and Pites and Courts Restaurant, or visit lmcu.org/insurance to get started.
Looking to buy or sell? Look no further than our broadcast booth sponsor, John Vandervelde at Nexus Realty. Give him a call at 231-759-3634 or go see him at 880 West Broadway Avenue in Muskegon. Nexus Realty, team-based real estate professionals.
Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business. Trophy House is your #1 source for fan gear, corporate and team sales, trophies, awards, and more. Visit them in their new showroom, right next door from their old showroom on Henry Street. If it can be logoed, they're your resource. Your brand is their business.
Want to welcome everyone back. Hope you had a good break. We're here as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. And Aaron, our new friend here, Aaron's one of our new best friends now.
Yeah,
you know.
Michigan Sports Radio over here.
Yeah, got to give our boy a little bit of love over there. He's doing a nice job.
He has. We're listening to him here. And we talked about it earlier. It's always nice to sit and listen to some other broadcasters.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And Aaron, you need to know you're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, brother.
Fantastic.
He's not even listening to us right now. We're giving all kinds of love.
That's true.
So
but
that's
either
okay.
way, I know, and this is a little bit premature, we're going to hope for sure. He's hoping to be able to get some confirmation of it, but Michigan Sports Radio is looking, hopefully, to be able to cover the audio as he's doing it now today for the playoffs for the Sailors. So that would be a nice specific coverage opportunity once we do know, if we do know, that they will be doing that. I'm sure that Paul Tiefenthal and the Mona Shores hockey team will share that information, as well as Sailor Nation Sports Network. So we'll be hopefully updating you whenever we get the official information on that. Third period underway now, finally, 6-0. And man, I'll tell you what, that was a very, very costly major penalty.
We talked about
that second period.
You know, any penalty, for the most part, can be costly because it's 4-on-1, but or it's you're down a man or two, but any penalty can be costly. In this case, Sault Ste. Marie gives up 2 goals, and it's just tough to come down. You're down 4-0. Now you're down 6-0, and it's the last period of action right here. And Papa T's back, and we were just talking about the penalty here. That was a brutal penalty.
Yeah. The 5-ons against this team, you don't want to take 5-minute majors. They're lethal enough 5-on-5.
So what kind of knowledge are you bringing back to us? What happened in between periods? What did you guys talk about?
Not much is going on between periods,
really,
because they're basically playing a solid game right now. So, not a lot of talk. A lot of just keep doing what we're doing and playing. I mean,
is Benny happy?
He's not mad.
That's good. That's good.
He's not screaming and hollering. So
okay.
No, it's good. No, I think for the most part, yes. I mean, you'd never know it during a game, right?
That's the way you got to be. That's it.
Yeah. He's stoic, and he's like, all right, boys, buckle up, let's go. But he's not, let's say he's not doing a lot of correction and coaching right now. It's like keep doing what we're doing and skate hard, and then we'll.
In some of the other sports, you would feel like, okay, final period, we're up 6. Are you going to play different lines, or are you going to play your lines differently? So some of these other kids who are on the first or second are going to see more ice time.
Yeah, you're definitely going to roll 3, right? I mean, you're going to get that 4. I'm sorry, you're going to get that 4th line probably more ice than normal.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because in the other sports, you would get some kids that don't get a lot of PT time,
right?
And you want to get them, so they feel part of the team, so they get some serious action.
We're going to get an interference call on Sailors.
Looks like.
We had the puck. It's going to go to Jack.
Reelman?
Yeah, Reelman's going to go.
Yeah.
I did not see the call. Again, I was watching the play. It must have happened behind the play. So, yeah, basically, we're out shooting them 43-10 in 2 periods.
Wow,
so, yeah, we're getting 4-1 on the shot.
4-1 odds.
Yeah. So.
How many of them came on that?
Yeah, you got a bunch of them on that power play.
Yeah.
At the end on a 5-minute major.
Once again, Paul, I want to thank you for your kind words, and I tell you, it's very easy for me to speak for this entire group when we say it's a blessing and pleasure for us to do it, not only for you guys, and you are correct. There are some sports that we logistically have much more of an advantage and easier way to do it. And we try to cover everything that we possibly can, and if we don't cover it directly, we try to give as much social media love out there as we possibly can. And you are correct. You are one of the sports that is very active social media wise that does get shared out there. So this is a message to fans that are covering and following the other sports, coaches, anybody that's affiliated with those sports. If you have stuff that is directly associated with the unfortunate goal against
Mona Shores there,
Boone down there.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. If we
made the initial save.
If we have any Sioux directly associated with the unfortunate goal against
Mona Shore's there.
Boone
yes.
down there.
Yeah. Course now is 6-1.
Right. But again, sharing information and sharing the stuff with any sport on there, we put it up. We immediately allow that to go up there, and we would love more people to share like you do. And really, it's not about us either. It's about the fans that are out there that want to see that.
Well,
stuff.
you want to cover as much eyes as you can.
Sure.
And when you offered me the opportunity to just go ahead and be able to post my stuff up there, I was happy to do it. So.
Well, that was a concern of mine, though. I'm going to be honest with you. If we share things with you, we know you're going to jump on board, but I still love you, man. I just want you to know that. Okay?
Yeah.
I just, you're not even paying attention to that.
Well.
Because you really don't care. I got you. No, I'm kidding. But you are a joy to work with.
Well, I was getting text strings on something Joe had shared with me before the game, and it looks like everything's going to be fine.
But what you bring, you know, your knowledge, number one, but all these little things that others don't see, you know, the stats and this and going down in between, it's priceless. And I can't thank you for your friendship. For, you know, first of all, with me, putting up with me, for God's sakes, but just making our broadcast better. Because I'm finding out more and more that we have to get other people involved with what we do, you know, that truly know the sport better than Joe and I know the sport.
We want to find the Papa T of every sport.
Yeah, of every sport that we can.
There's a lot of people out there too. We just gotta help dig those.
We got to get them.
We got to get them, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you are truly.
We got to get them, and the problem is, like, a lot of the people I know, and their kids are playing hockey, right? Their kids are playing travel. Their kids are somewhere, so you got to find the right person that's willing to do it.
Right.
Well, we've got hockey taken care of with you, and thank God for
sure.
that. We've got competitive cheer. The Dyksters are going to all be there. Working on some wrestling stuff, some bowling. You know bowling very well, so you know we've got. So we're working. You know, softball. Coach Crago is going to be with us. We'll have
wrestling. I don't know. Maybe one of the Mosley boys are.
A baseball. We've got
softball. We've got lacrosse. We've got all kinds of different.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of people. That
softball,
we're going to lean on.
You've got Jason Crago. For baseball, there's a few
Walt
people.
Galkowski has been a gem, and we're going to reach out to him.
Yeah, that was so fun having Walt
with
us.
And we want to get out. And baseball has been very open to having us. They love having us. We love being there.
Yeah, so as we want to be able to cover each and every one of the sports the best that we can. Some of the equipment, and this goes back, you give a lot of thanks to us, Paul. We have to give a lot of thanks, you know, the JT Memorial for even just these little screens, how much that means to being able to do this.
And like I told you, they gave us 2 screens, and I have one up in the coach's room, and when we have multiple games, it's set up there. Like when we did Conrad weekend, that was a godsend for me because I could do all my posts and just keep things up. It was just a big help.
But you know, we look at one of our big sponsors is Ryan Rozicki and Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. The software that we're able to do these instant replays, he sponsored through Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. The John Vandervelde and Nexus Realty broadcast booth, who just basically donated money towards our cause to bring a lot of this equipment to life. So. And then we can't forget the Sailor Classic, who has been tremendously supportive, really, in getting the equipment that allows us to wirelessly stream a video.
It's awesome.
We're looking at ways to put that to good use in sports that haven't been getting a lot of coverage, like cross country and track. And tennis is even a difficult one because there's multiple tennis court matches going on. So there's a lot of different things that we're taking into consideration and putting effort towards to be able to cover even the more obscure sports. So we continue to grow, and we love the suggestions. We love the support, and if you have any ideas that we may be able to use to push things forward, we love listening to them. So,
do you guys sponsor a golf outing by any chance?
Oh yeah, Slapshot.
Slapshot Memorial.
First week in August, I think this year. I don't have the dates.
See, that would be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, you guys should come out. It'll be fun. We have a good time. We do a lot of live feeds from out there, just screwing around. So
where do you now? You have it where at?
It's at Oak Ridge.
Yep, same as the Sailor Classic.
I invited you last year, but you blew me off, Nick. You did. The Sailors are
Why would
controlling
I
the
have
puck.
done
And,
that?
yeah.
I can't believe I
Actually,
would've-
you were going to come, and then we had to postpone it. You were going to come in June, and then it rained, and it was horrible. And then we postponed
Well, we
it
don't
to
do rain
August.
outside.
Yeah, I know. We didn't do the rain out either. So it's all good, but
But no, let us know.
point, man,
Let
it
Joe
would be
know.
nice.
I think that would be a blast.
yeah, we did a lot. We do a lot of live feeds from the course. It's really a lot of fun. I
Okay.
don't
you
know
guys
how
do it?
serious competitive the golf thing is, but
we
Yeah,
have
but that's
a
not
lot
the
of
point.
fun.
That's
yeah.
not the point of it. Sometimes it's the gathering.
Yeah, it's the slap shot open. We
Paul, do you do it the same weekend every?
Well, we're going
August,
to move
or-
it this year because the last 2 years we've done it in August and we've done really good. That and used to be in June, and we fight the weather so bad early June.
Yeah, it's too early.
So
still.
yeah,
we're in
it
Michigan.
was. We did it there for years, but the year before because of COVID, we ended up moving it to August, and then last year because we got swamped out, there was a date in August. So I think it's like that first Friday or like first Friday in August.
You let us know, and we'll
yeah.
certainly make every effort to come on out. And
It's a good time. We do a lot. We have a lot. That's right. Quite frankly, that's where a lot of our jersey money, a lot of our money comes from for improvements to the locker room, improvements to a lot of stuff. Here comes Benedict in, trying to get around the D-man. He chips the puck off into the corner,
How
but
is
he
it
retrieves
exciting
it.
to see Justin Abdicator in the Olympics for you
Yeah,
guys?
it's pretty cool. But he's been there before, so
Yeah.
it's really nice, to see him. See him go there.
How much longer do you see him in hockey? What is he? Is he in mid-30s now?
I don't know. You look at somebody like Yager, he's 50 and he's still playing.
God,
but
I know it. Good for
I don't know. That's a call that there's Todd. Yeah, he's here. So that's a call that he's going to have to make himself.
Ask Gordy how
when
long
he's-
you can stay in hockey.
When he decides that he's had enough, I guess. I don't know. So
ask
it's great to see him.
Gretzky
I'm going to
how long
text
they can
Todd.
stay in hockey.
For those guys, it's to the point where they can't feel competitive anymore. Then it's time to give it up. And I don't know where he's at. I haven't talked to Justin in probably a couple years.
What do you think the chances of getting him to come up and do a broadcast would be?
If he's in town, maybe.
I'd love to be able to bring him into the booth and just relive a lot of the hockey stuff that's going on.
I mean, if he's in town, I'm sure he's not in town right now. But then I don't know if he'll go back and play in Grand Rapids because he did sign a pro tryout contract with them.
Griffins,
prior to getting the Olympic call. So it's possible, I guess. I don't really know.
We'll keep that on the
I know he still has a house here in town on Mona, but and I know
he bought a place down at Pere Marquette Beach too.
Did he?
Yeah, he's going to make it an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
It's got a pool and everything.
Actually, the company that he's a partner in, the company that is on the puck logo for us, Fort Freight. So.
Who does he work with? What's the name of the company?
It's Fort Freight.
Oh, okay.
Eddie Fortenbacher and that group. So, yeah, they are our puck sponsor. If you actually could see a game puck, you would see it.
Yeah.
So Colin down low, gets the feed out front.
9:23
Nico
left.
just couldn't get it to settle down on the backhand there. Chase Knowlton.
There he is. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hey, we want to get some words in here with you. Have you got a minute or two to share with us?
You could take Nick's headset. That would be good. How are you gonna get words with him if you don't have a headset on? I'm concentrated on the game, Nick, and you. There you go. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, Todd Conrad, Athletic Director, Mona Shores High School. How you doing, Todd?
Good. How are you, Joe? Thanks for having me.
Not too bad. So tell us about going into the playoffs, what we're looking at. We were talking a little bit earlier. Paul gave us some information about ticketing and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit different. Obviously, people got to get those online, that kind of stuff. We'll be posting some actual stuff. So if you have anything and Paul's going to get some stuff, we'll put that out. How does that change things for you guys? Does it make it a little more difficult when things go to playoffs and we got to go that way?
The digital ticketing?
Yeah.
In some ways, it's easier, actually, because they show up and they redeem the tickets. And you look at a lot of major concert venues, and that's all they do now. So you don't get into the concert unless you have a ticket on your phone.
Sure.
Which, makes sense. I mean, it's kind of the way of the future. Is it easier for high school sports? Probably not.
Sure.
Because people just aren't quite used to it. They want to show up and pull out a couple bucks out of their wallet, go. But even with the cash box, and we had our first soccer game, we had someone walk right past our ticket takers because they didn't have any cash on them. They're bound and determined to go to the game. So now we just have the QR code, and that's an option that people have at every contest now. So it's been overall a benefit.
When you get to the playoff level and things...
Comes Ty on the breakaway. He
Nice.
just sets it just about, yeah.
And they do the penalty.
But he's going to get the penalty for a slash on Ty to hold him up. Luckily, he's getting up with...
Yeah.
That's the biggest fear in a game like this today is somebody has an injury. But speaking of injuries, how's Brayton doing with his
next
foot?
thing we were going to ask you.
Good. He's got to follow up with a doctor on Monday to take a look at it, maybe get another X-ray. Another doctor looked at the X-ray and don't think it's broken. So
that's good news.
I think he should be good to go for another week or so.
Well, that's fantastic.
That's good because the first prognosis was we probably wouldn't see him again.
Hurt 4 to 6 weeks, hurt 3 to 6 weeks, but
how's his pain?
Better. He's walking around on a little bit.
Yeah,
he can.
He's strutting that boot around pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
At home he takes the boot off. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So going into, again, we're at the end of our winter season and getting into the playoffs. I don't know if we've ever asked you. The athletic director is pretty busy all the way through the regular season. How much help do you get from the MHSAA when it comes to the playoffs, like from an athletic, and even you, Paul, from a manager perspective? How much is any of the weight taken off when it gets into the playoff level stuff because it's so much more, I guess, MHSAA driven? We get cut out. We can't do it. They take over broadcast rights and that kind of stuff. What about at your levels? Do they take some of that weight?
They provide a good deal of tournament manager material. So anytime you're assigned to host, they've got a giant packet, and if you don't read it and know what you're doing, it's your fault, right? That's your responsibility as an administrator to do that. That being said, anytime I have ever called with a question, no matter how dumb, and I've got a lot of them, they'll answer, they're available, and they'll walk you through it if you need them to. So, they provide a lot of resources because obviously they care about kids and they want their tournaments to go well.
And I would imagine, Paul, getting into that, is Todd your contact then when it comes to, we talk regular season scheduling with the coaches and everything else. You get to the MHSAA. Is Todd your contact now pretty much for the playoffs as far as arranging and organizing?
We pretty much work together. I mean, I still pretty much am the building guy here.
Sure. Yep.
So I'll get everything set up hockey, but it does take some load off. If we weren't hosting, then it would take a ton of load off.
Right.
But then we would just be going wherever it is. But we're hosting this year, so I'll be here for all the games. I'll make sure score sheets and warm-up pucks, all that kind of stuff that the home ice has to take care of. I'll make sure. They do take the load off my parent group. The school will cover the gate and that type of stuff, so I don't have to have my parents worry about scheduling all of that stuff that we normally would do.
How many are hosted this year?
How many
games? How many games are we hosting?
It'll be five games here. 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Wednesday again the following.
And then that moves to the next.
It would move to the quarters.
The quarters,
because it's a regional.
Where would quarters be?
I believe what I read, our quarters, barring nothing changes, would be in the Flint area. I believe at Pirani's. It's the old Pirani's. Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Flint IMA, right?
Yeah.
The old Flint IMA?
Yes.
Nice. So really, hockey is one of those self-sufficient sports. I mean, I don't do nearly what I do for the other sports because they've got their own. They got guys like Paul that do all the work, to be honest with you. And I just talked with an AD today at a OK Conference school with a lot more kids than we do, and they're wondering if they're going to have enough for a team next year because. And they're co-op, so we're very fortunate to have the support that we have from Paul and the parents and the board, and we wouldn't be anywhere without those guys. So
it seems strange to me that with watching the supportive success that hockey has with Paul Tiefenthal and the group of volunteers, that other sports wouldn't be looking to duplicate the same thing. We got 5 minutes left here, third period, 6-1. The Sailors on the penalty power play.
Yeah, we're on the power play here.
But I'm surprised. Why is it that you don't see that level? I mean,
well, because you don't have to for other sports,
right? You got to think about hockey. These parents have played travel hockey, and they've traveled all over the state playing hockey. So they're a pretty tight-knit group by the time they come in here.
Sure.
Yeah. And then it's just all I do is try to get the right parents in the right positions to be successful. And they go, well, what does the vice president do? I was like, what do you do well? It's what do you do well, and how can I use what you do well to be successful? So I just take mostly moms. I take them and try to put them in good positions to make us successful.
Good. Tell us about the winter sports, Todd. Who is looking at, we're coming to the end of a lot of the regular seasons here. Who's looking at some postseason play as far as the other sports that are going on?
Well, actually, today's news, first, our boys bowling team just won the conference today, so congratulations to the boys. I don't have individual scores yet, but Coach Ron Bacon let me know. Our girls competitive cheer team, they took third at the West Ottawa district, a really tough West Ottawa district. They moved up to Division I this year, so the bar has been raised a little bit, and they did great today. So they'll travel to Heartland next Saturday for the regional to try to qualify for state. But they're usually, I mean, they've been at the state finals every year that I've had this job, and in Division II they've placed third, and I think fifth maybe since I've been here, and it's going to be a little tougher to perform like that at the state meet in Division I. But I mean, the fact that they've been able to go as far as they have. So.
Did they purposely move up to Division I? Was it a choice, or was it?
MHSA, the cutoff number was lower this year, and so the cutoff number I think was 1210. Our enrollment was 1240, so we had about 30 kids.
Okay. So we should we'll be posting any information that we can for the postseason play for each one of the teams that are going to be going forward, as well as the ones that are wrapping up as well. Girls, I understand, girls basketball won last night against Muskegon, which puts them in a real serious running for a conference championship as well, correct?
Yes, yeah. So everyone's at, I think, 12-2 right now.
There is a goal by the Sailors.
It comes, I think, Colin. Looks like Ringer got a tip on the point off Colin Jackson's shot.
Take a look at
that was Pooks, wasn't it?
Lake Michigan Insurance serious running for a conference championship as well, correct?
Yes, yeah. So everyone's at, I think, 12-2 right now.
There is a goal by the Sailors.
It comes, I think, Colin.
Is running for a conference championship as well, correct?
Yes, yeah. So everyone's at, I think, 12-2 right now.
There is a goal by the Sailors.
It comes, I think, Colin.
Right for the
that's what I'm telling you.
I can break it down.
We say it, Ryan Rizicki's Lake Michigan Insurance Instant Replay. I'm telling you, ever since we've had this, the very first day that we broke this out, believe it or not,
got another one. Look at that.
Believe it or not, was
there's a stick to the head.
Yeah,
stay out of trouble, Brooks.
Yeah,
get away.
Our first opportunity to use this was hockey. It was against Reese Puffer over at the LC Walker Arena 2 years ago, I believe. So
that was a great game.
It was.
I mean, the ending wasn't great, but
no, but it was a great game to play.
It was a great atmosphere too.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, so our girls really, so Muskegon and Reese Puffer play on Tuesday, and whoever loses that game is going to slide into third. And then we'll probably have a co-champ situation between us and either Reese Puffer or Muskegon. So.
Gotcha. Okay. It's good on the girls. I know that speaking with Steve, Coach Phillips, that they expected there was going to be a need for a lot of girls stepping up.
Boy,
nice pass.
Nana gets a whiff on it there.
But they've really developed and come together as a team this year and played some solid basketball. Boys have improved this year as well from last year.
Boys have gotten better.
Yeah. Brad Kurth has done an amazing job with the boys as well.
Competed a little bit better last night against Muskegon.
That comeback, though, honestly, to come within 6 points was great.
Yeah.
But certainly the end didn't fare out as well as what that comeback was.
Yeah,
so.
and so we have Holland on Tuesday, and that's the game we won last time around. And if the boys can finish with a regular season win on Friday against Wyoming, that could put them at 10-10, which is the first time we haven't sniffed 500
right.
boys basketball in a handful of years. So,
and that's really excellent for that program coming forward. So we'd love to see it.
And more importantly, I mean, there's stability there, and Brad and his staff, and so hopefully it's.
When's our spring season kickoff? Who's our first sport kickoff spring?
Practices will start on March 14th for everybody, and I think the first teams that will play games will be our lacrosse teams that following week, because they play. I mean, right now colleges are playing.
Sure.
Right now.
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll
hopefully down south somewhere.
Hope College.
Oh, jeez.
They got the snow plowed off the side of the field,
and
it's
gotta be cold.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Maybe they're just practicing.
I don't know. I plowed some snow last year off our field. I don't think I ever want to have to do that again.
I'm in the transfer portal if I'm playing outside at Hope.
Yeah. Well, we're breaking ground on the turf.
It's got to be after spring, right?
Yeah, and May 16th we're breaking ground on that. So next year at this time, if it's snowing in March, we'll be able to just use a truck and plow it off and continue to play. But
isn't that amazing?
This year, if we get snow on the grass, we're postponing games. But I believe March 24th is our first lacrosse game that's scheduled.
How are we looking? Any big expectations anywhere in the spring sports? We're looking at baseball, softball. I know real competitive the last couple of years.
Yeah, baseball and softball,
and lacrosse has really come together the last couple of years too. So
lacrosse, we're a goal away from a conference championship last year, and hopefully we compete again this year. And softball is competitive, and our girls, we might even have a girls lacrosse team this year. For the first JV lacrosse team.
That's fantastic.
It's crazy. And
are we in the last minute here?
1 minute 17, it looks like. What about track? How are we looking for track? We're going to try and get some track coverage out there as well.
I do want to mention, though, our baseball team is going to play April 23rd at LMCU Field, where the Whitecaps play a doubleheader against Granville.
Nice.
Starting at 4 o'clock, so we're pretty excited about that.
Can we get in and do some broadcasting?
Probably, yeah, because absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sailor Nation, we're going to work on trying to get some broadcasting from the it used to be LMCU Field, yeah. So where the Whitecaps play, that would be another feather in our cap to be able to do that. I'll get with you on that one, and we'll figure that one out if we can.
Yeah.
But a doubleheader would be pretty cool to cover from there. So 46 seconds left here in the third period. Sailors not in any danger of losing this 7-1 lead. Paul, I'm going to ask you, did you expect this kind of a turnout from the Sailors on the ice?
Yeah, I challenged them to not play down to somebody's level, right?
Sure.
And play the game. And the third period, it's hard to keep focused, but other than that, I think we did that for the first 2 periods anyway.
We came out of the gate strong.
Yeah, we did. That was a big thing we talked about, starting strong, and we've struggled off the hop on quite a few games this year, getting that solid start going. So that's it. And being senior night, it makes it a little bit tougher to get started. But the way we do senior night, hopefully that helps that.
It's a great way to finish, even if it's hard to get started. But
it is.
Todd, I know you've probably got some stuff that you've got to do too, and I know Papa T, you go down and do some work as well.
Duties, but I'm sure there's a few pitchers here coming.
I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there's some moms that want pitchers today.
Todd, thanks for joining us here in the booth, giving us some information.
Yeah, because you're much better to talk to than Nick. Oh, for sure.
Poor Nick. He's not even listening.
He's in timeout.
He's over in the corner.
We put Nick
sulking in the corner.
Poor guy.
Sulking in the corner.
We'll get Nick back in here, and then Paul go. So, no, absolutely wonderful game to cover here at Lakeshore Ice Arena. And I tell you what, Paul, again, it's been a pleasure being able to bring these.
I appreciate you guys letting me be up here, so it's great. So I'm always happy to help.
Oh,
you know that.
I know, and then
get it in the off season.
I remember
when I'm not doing hockey in the off season. If you ever need help, I always tell you, give me a shout. But
you know what? I may actually be in contact with you with the graphics and stuff that you do. I might employ your assistance in doing some additional graphics.
It's amazing what you can learn in 12 years or whatever it is. Just on your own, and between that and YouTube videos, what you can learn.
Hey, how do you think this broadcast got online today?
I
If it
know,
weren't
that's
for
how it goes.
Googling and YouTube
videos are amazing.
how-tos.
If we could just get a YouTube video on how to deal with Nick, we'd be okay.
I haven't been this quiet in so long.
I know,
but it was
been
good.
pleasant. We've had good conversation. No, I have to take off, but guys, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
We'll be in touch.
Paul,
I know we talked about some stuff, and
Well,
I really want to look at that. So
the golf outing as well.
Yeah, I'll
I
talk
think
about
would
that
be
with
a
you
fun
guys
thing
too,
too.
so
And
we'll
that
be
way
good.
we can meet some other people who are behind the scenes.
Right?
Help
We're
you
gonna
out.
do that right now. Okay.
What are we gonna do right now?
We're gonna just sit there and look pretty, Nick.
Okay.
Nick's gonna sit there and look pretty. We're
So
gonna give a
that's gonna
shout
be a
out.
tough task.
Yeah, we good? Yeah, we're gonna give a shout out to Sean Belegian and wow.
You will have to replay this one.
Yeah, you're going to have to cut the
you don't
shit
even know
out
what
of
you're
this,
saying,
right?
for God's sake. This is so good
Ladies
for
and
me.
gentlemen,
Yeah, we can't do
FCC,
this
hopefully
live.
we're
Yeah,
not.
you can't do this live.
No. We can. This is really good for me to see you stuttering and
I just drew
stammering.
a complete
A man
blank,
without
right?
words right now. This is so good for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm loving
You see me
every
screw
minute.
up big time. You love it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know I do.
You love it. So we're going to have to do it another time because now he's got me. I've completely lost my thought process here. So, yeah.
God, I am
I've
just
gone.
in seventh heaven.
You are.
This is just.
It's usually you that
I
screws up,
can't
not me.
end. This
I got
could
to
have
turn my
ended
head
our
because my
hockey.
face is so red, right?
This could have ended our hockey broadcast any better.
Yeah.
I will always bring that. This is so good.
You know what?
Anyway.
If that's the biggest mistake that we
Yeah.
ever make on this, then
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we're good.
It is
we're
what it
But
good.
listen,
right.
absolutely, we're going to. But keep
At least
us
you didn't
posted
have a
on
wardrobe malfunction. I mean, that's
That would be bad
yeah.
if I had a wardrobe malfunction.
Let us know how we
that
can
would
help
be
you.
bad.
Keep us posted on things coming up. If we can help, we're there for you always. We're here for
Why
everybody.
am I
but
drawing such a huge blank right now?
that's because you're trying to think too hard.
I am, and that's bad for me.
thinking in general is bad, or just that?
Right at this moment, because I'm trying
literally vapor locked.
I am.
It's one of those
I'm
things.
trying to come up with a
gone.
name that I can't.
The
come up
harder
with.
you think about it, the further away it gets.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, I got
All
to
right,
go.
buddy,
You
be
do.
good.
We'll
Hey,
catch up.
we'll catch up.
We'll
We'll
catch
do.
up on that.
Pass congrats to everybody down there.
Yeah, I
Would you
will.
please for us?
Yes,
All right, buddy.
absolutely. So with that, the Sailors are done here on this blustery afternoon, and we're going to wrap it up here for the Sailors, Sailor Nation Sports Network. For what? How'd you like the game? Yeah, did you like the game?
No. I thought the game was good for multiple reasons. Obviously, the win, is to see the seniors graduate on a high note with a great crowd. We're just wonderful, as always. Having Papa Key. I mean, that's just priceless right there. But the best thing is, for me personally, Jake, just to say, I'm not going to be able to say it anymore.
You almost got to do it for a hat trick, but he just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, but then the hat trick, and I was over here, and I would have ripped the mic off of Todd, and I would have had to do it right in front of Todd. But this has been fun. What's kind of funny is I gotta bring you over.
Oh, we're gonna get this shot here.
Well, it's rare that we get any shots of us.
But you're gonna have to look at the camera. You can't look down there. I mean, it doesn't look as good. So we're gonna do one. So you guys out there, if you're still hanging with us, Kim and we're getting a shot of us on the screen from your camera. So.
All right. So here we go, Joe. Ready? I'm gonna pick.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, I think we got it. So let's take us on out of here. This is Sailor Nation Sports Network on behalf of Nick Davros, my partner in crime here in the booth, from Kim and Kotis, the eye in the sky, and a good shout out to Aaron from Michigan Sports Radio, who's been hanging out with us. We're hoping to be able to let you know if they're going to be covering the Sailors varsity hockey team as they make their way through the playoffs here. We'll make that announcement on our Sailor Nation Sports Network page. But for today, we're going to get on out of here. Hope everybody has a safe, warm, dry weekend. And we can't wait to see you next week. It'll be girls basketball, I believe, on the 22nd.
And competitive cheer.
Cheer on the 23rd.
Wow, it's back-to-back.
Back-to-backs, and that finishes out our winter sports coverage with those last two.
Yeah.
So,
and any input that you want to see for spring, let us know.
Yep, absolutely. We're looking forward to bringing you what's left of winter and getting ready for spring. Everybody take care. Have a great weekend.